Hey guys, I'm s7yler and welcome to another China smartphone unboxing and hands-on. In this video I'm going to show you the UMI Rome in the gold version. Some of the highlights are 3GB RAM, a full CNC metal frame, nice design with a curved backside, 2.5D curved front glass, front LED for selfies, and a 5.5-inch HD display, which according to UMI uses the AMOLED technology. So I think there's no need to bore you with the rest of the specifications. For a complete list, have a look below in the description. The specs may not be the best of the best out, but overall this phone offers some decent hardware and features to a very low price. So let's start the unboxing. So let's have a closer look at the design. So here we have the front. In the top we find a front LED flash for selfies. We have the ear speaker, we have the light and proximity sensor and the front facing camera. We see that the top and bottom part have the color gold. And the display, when you look from the front, is pretty dark and black. In the bottom we find the touch buttons, and these do not light up, so these are only in silver. I believe this must be the microphone. And right now there is also a screen protector pre-installed from the factory. The phone also has 2.5D curved glass, so it's a little bit hard to see here now because of the screen protector, but maybe you can see it here in the edge. Let's see, on this side we just have the very nice metal frame. So the back does curve a little bit, as you notice. Here in the bottom we have two speaker grills, but the sound will actually only come out of the right side. So the sound will also come a little bit off the left side, but I believe the speaker is placed somewhere below here. And in the center we find the micro USB port. On this side we find the volume rocker together with the power button. And these buttons, they are pretty solid, I would say. Only the power button is a little bit loose, but nothing bad. The only thing is that they are a little bit sharp here in the edge, not rounded, kind of hard and sharp to touch. And you also notice this very nice edge, CNC made. In the top we just have the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the back side we find the rear camera, we find dual LEDs. We have the UMI logo, and this is just made of plastic. See the name and also designed by UMI in China. Overall, pretty nice looking phone and design. And let me do a 360 degree of the phone. And a funny thing is that I actually think that they got inspired by the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, because let's just compare the phone here. I have the Edge here. Let's see the back side. See the camera part. But especially when I turn the phone like this, let me put this on top. And let's check out here the bottom. You also notice here from the side the frame. Check this out. Very similar. Also here with the speaker grill. So this one here is the S6 Edge, and this is the UMI. We have similar design and especially this same shape. Of course, this is the back side of the UMI, while here it is on the front side of the Samsung. Also the buttons, kind of same design. But besides that, they are of course a lot different. The front is all different on the UMI. So these design similarities, the design elements, I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it is done on purpose. And now let me try to open up the back side. Let's have a look inside. And we can see it supports micro SD card. It's dual SIM. Seems to be 2 micro SIM. And we find the battery and the rear speaker. And inside we will find the IMEI numbers. We will find the UMI logo and a CE logo. And as you notice here, this is not totally flat. It's like there are some cables or something behind here. From the inside here, the finish doesn't look that great. Let's see the battery. And we can see it says 2500 mAh. I would say it's pretty thin. And another question is that if this phone can bend, if it's made solid, if the construction is good. And I'm not going to try to bend it here, but just put a little bit of pressure. And because of the metal frame, it seems to be pretty solid, the construction. You can't just bend it by putting a little bit pressure on it. So it seems to be good. And now let's have a look at the phone. So it supports double tap to wake. And it's also possible to unlock just by waving your hand like this. And the launcher and the gallery and so on also support air gestures. So let me just first check out the brightness, the lowest and also the highest. So in my opinion, the brightness is pretty good on this phone. Not dim at all. And if you look directly on the display like this, the black values are pretty good. But if you tilt it like this a little bit, you can see that the display does get a little bit gray. But it could also be because of the pre-installed screen protector that I still use. And the question many users also have is if this is really AMOLED. And I must say that the black values as told are good, but not totally dark. There is still some backlight in the black color. So I don't believe it's real AMOLED, at least not super AMOLED like we know it from other phones. But overall still a pretty nice display. And here I have my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. So you can see the difference in the size, and you can also see the brightness and the colors. Okay, so let me just adjust the brightness to the center. And you can see still very bright and sharp, also vivid. Let me just scroll a little bit here in the UI. And you can see it's pretty smooth. You must also remember that the phone has 3 GB of RAM, so it's pretty smooth to operate. Let's see the app drawer. The phone also is pre-routed, so it comes with Super SU. And let's try out also the LCD test. Let's start. So this is with the lowest brightness. But let us try to turn it up to the highest brightness. Let's see here with the white. No clouding. So the colors are okay, not the best I have seen, but we must also remember the very low price for this device. Here again the black value. And when I tilt it like this, you can see the screen protector really clearly. Somehow this makes the display look really gray, but only if you tilt, if you look directly, very black. And here you can see the viewing angles, actually not that bad. But we also see that black is not really black, so definitely not real AMOLED. Let's just check out the LCD test here in the dark. And here we have black, but when I tilt it a little bit, you can see we still have backlight on the display. So this is definitely not real AMOLED. In my opinion, this must still just be a LCD display. So that's it for the first look and hands-on video. I will bring more about this phone later, so just stay tuned on my channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one.